Hello and welcome everybody. Campbell here. I'm with Linda, and we thought we'd have a bit of a chat about a day in the life of a digital marketer. We've been getting lots of questions. What do you actually do? What's this 2-hour workday thing? What goes on? What is an online business? What's digital marketing? And lots of questions, and they're all very, very fair enough. And so, yeah, we'll go through today. What we do. What is this all about? So,
Yeah,
welcome, Linda. How are you?
I'm quite good. I did get a little curveball, right? Life just happens, and you get a little
Yeah,
bit down in this market too, right? Because when you
yeah,
are asking questions, right, for somebody who really has questions, and of course they do, and then they go and they buy from somebody else, and it's okay, right? You buy from the person you really connect to and you really have a really good connection to and you feel is a better match. But then they come back and say, I don't get any support from that person I bought from, and you were really helpful, can you help me, da 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 da. It's just
yeah.
like, I really can't because I have a lot of other people I am talking to. So you should go
Mm,
back to the person you are buying from, right? But again, that's life.
definitely.
Yeah,
But
that's life. And also when you
mm,
work in your workplace, if you have done something work and somebody else is taking the credit for from it. So it's like it's in everyday life, right? It just hits
yeah,
you down a little bit, but then you build up the resilience, right? So it's also what can you use it for? It really threw me off for a week, so I have been a little bit quiet and I talked to Campbell, I'm giving up this shit, right?
you
So it
did.
was just like, yeah,
I'm
yeah, life
done.
happens.
Um, Life happens. It's just like if you had a bricks and mortar shop and someone came into your shop and then went next door and bought from them. But the
Yeah,
thing is, this is what working for yourself is. There
yeah,
are going to be these days because when you start working for yourself, start your own business, you'll start to realize that it's got so much to do with mindset. It
yeah,
really does, and it has to toughen you up. And if you're not willing to go through that, then this isn't the business for you. Because
no,
when you work for yourself, the buck stops at you. Where we're used to having jobs, where someone else, the buck stops with someone else. So we have problems. We're like, oh, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. But with an online business, it everything is your issue. Not that we have a lot of problems because we have a fully automated system,
yeah,
but understand that it's not an easy journey, but how can it be? If it was easy, everyone would be doing it, and if everyone was doing it, it wouldn't work. So this is the whole journey. It's a
yeah,
decision that you've decided you're going to change your life. Doesn't matter what anyone else says. Doesn't matter what the universe sends you. They're all just challenges, right?
yeah,
And it's up to you, man. It's up to you to keep going. And even, for some people, we've got a community of over 40,000 people. And some people, take 6 months, longer, a year to get their first, commissions in.
yeah,
And and if they quit, they wouldn't have got started, right? If they quit, they wouldn't have got that first commission and then got excited and kept building. Some people, like our mentor Michelle, like I think she made $10,000 in her first week or something.
yeah,
Some people will do that, but understand that's not something you should get annoyed at. That should be something that's exciting because it's showing you the potential. But it all comes back to us. If there's
yeah,
an issue and you're having problems, and people don't like to hear this, but everything is your fault.
yeah,
Everything, right? But that's the good and the bad. If you make a sale, it's your fault. But if you have a challenge and you react badly, that's also your fault. So just if you're into this, if you want to explore your own business, online digital business, understand that it's a growth process. You need to grow and become the person that you need to be that can run $1 million online business, because clearly we're not that now because we're not running $1 million businesses,
no.
right?
And it's
Yes.
also we have to remember why we joined, right? I joined because I really wanted to get out of that poor financial predicament I was in, right? I really couldn't afford any food or clothes for my girls, and then COVID hit and my business was shut down and all of that. I have talked about it many times. So that was really what got me started, right? I really wanted to do something else, so I had an income if outside circumstances would just do something, right? And there was somebody in our community, the hurricane just hit, right? And she still
Yes,
made $1,800
I saw
in
that.
the
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's the automated system, and it really works for you, right? So you have that passive income if another lockdown comes, if you have a business and you lose all your income, just like I did, right? I really panicked in that moment and I thought, hell fucking no, I will not lose my income again. So I have to do something online, because
Mm,
online we always have the internet, right? So it's a
yes.
really good place to be. And it's over $1.2 billion a day it's going to convert,
Digital
right? And
marketing.
it's
Yep.
in 27, I think it's $3 billion a day. So we are not in the high end
No.
yet, right? So
Yeah, yeah. Well, before 2020, it wasn't even $1 billion a year. And
no,
then after everyone, lost their jobs, got their businesses shut down, we all know what happened in 2020. It went up to $1 billion a day.
yeah,
Like that. So this is what happens, when people, can't go to work and they're locked down or whatever, they all go online. So everyone who was in the business back then experienced massive growth, right?
yeah,
Because people were losing their jobs. And this is the thing. I actually put up a video this afternoon on TikTok saying, how long would you last if you lost your job? If you went into work tomorrow and you weren't given any, warning, and the boss said, you're fired, go home, that's it, there's no more money coming, how long would you last?
it's
Because
funny
we've
you
all
say
seen
that, Campbell. Yeah,
the tent cities, right? In America, we've all seen people living in their cars. This is real stuff. So
yeah.
wouldn't you rather get something sorted before that happens? So if you lose your job, you're like, I don't really care. Awesome.
Mm,
Now I've got more time because there's money coming in.
yeah. It's funny because in Denmark, right, I just listened to some news, and the slaughterhouse where they just make meat for us, right?
That's why, yeah,
They
yeah.
are going to lay off 500 people now in this time of year, right just before Christmas. And it's really just what you like have said a thousand
That's
times. You need to have a backup plan. You need to
yeah,
have a
man.
plan B. What is your backup plan? I didn't have a backup plan when COVID hit and the lockdown hit. And I thought, oh my God, I will never be in a position where I don't have a backup plan.
Yep,
So it's
totally,
really,
man.
yeah, and it's the perfect time.
Oh, I think Linda's frozen. Did I freeze?
Really,
Did you Oh, you're there. Sorry, I think one of us just froze.
ah,
Go again. Keep talking. You're back.
yeah, and it's the good time of year, I guess, because money are really. I think you are frozen, Campbell. Oh, okay, you're back.
Oh,
But yeah, you are there. But people are. Oh, tap to. Okay, it's really funny, huh? Did we say something we shouldn't say? I don't
what
know.
happened?
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
we're still going. We're still going. I was going to say Billy Goat Gates, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But then I just did. It's his fault,
What?
by the way. They're closing down avatars if you didn't know. Anyway, sorry, you go, Linda. Oh, she's gone. All right, I'm going to keep talking until she pops back up. AI guys, AI people like whole departments are being wiped out because of AI. Literally, AI can do accounting now. So whole accounting sections in big firms are being sacked with with no warning. They're losing their jobs. There's someone in our community, Tim, who was an executive in a he was like in marketing, and he basically went around and managed, I don't know, a lot of shops. And at 55, he went into work and got retrenched. You know, he was just told, go home. There's no more job here for you. And he was 55, right? So he looked for, jobs for 6 months or so and couldn't get any because he's 55, right? And then people were trying to employ younger people. And so he looked around for an online business, and he got, he joined Legacy Builders, which I'm in. And now he's earning, I think he's earned 300,000, I think he's above USD in the last 9 months or so. And he didn't earn a cent for 3 months. So this is the thing, if you leave it too long and something happens, where are you then? How are you going to look after your family? Still waiting for Linda to come back. And that's what happened to me. I got retrenched during COVID, and not long after that, I had a massive car accident, and I got nerve damage, and I lost the use of my left arm. And my whole working career was using my body. I was working physically. I was in the building industry, landscaping, things like that, and I could no longer do that. And so I was in that position. Luckily for me, it was in 2020, and because I'd been retrenched, the government paid me some money, not much, for a year, and I literally emptied my bank account, my savings. I think it was like 30 grand I went through in a year, just trying to live. And that pushed me online because I couldn't go to work. I couldn't get a job, physically work. I couldn't get a job non-physically working. I was in a lot of pain. My left arm and half my left side wasn't working. And so I had no choice. I had to go online to earn an income. And I was lucky enough that I could do that. I went to YouTube. With no, I actually started it before this happened, and then when it happened, I luckily had a following, and I built that up, and then I monetized it, and that gave me enough money to get through. But it wasn't making me rich. I couldn't do whatever I wanted to, kind of thing. I didn't have a lot of money and time. It took a lot of time, editing and recording all this stuff, and but I built an income. And fast forward a couple of years, and I still can't work. I've still got issues with my arm. It is moving, but my hand isn't yet. And so this was really my only option. And sometimes that's what happens, right? The universe pushes us into places where we have no other options. It makes us do things. And that's what happened to me. And luckily, Linda, who has disappeared, hopefully to come back, contacted me about this business. And there's another story that goes along with that, which I might talk about later. But basically, I was in the position where I needed an income. And I saw this, I checked it out for 2 or 3 weeks, watched all the webinars, really sort of thought about it. And then I realized, look, if I don't do this, what am I going to do? Because I was in a position 3 months ago where my income was diminished quite a bit, let's just say that. And I was thinking, where is my next paycheck coming from? And like I said, that's another story totally. We'll talk about that on another podcast, or maybe if Lenny comes back. And so I joined, because if I didn't, what were my options? But wouldn't it be much better to have that up and running before you need it? Because seriously, if you've got a family, if you've got kids at home, if you've got bills and rental, mortgage and car payments and food, all this kind of stuff, if you lose your income tomorrow, where are you going to be? If you start an online business after you've lost your income, then it's going to take you time to build that up, to learn what you need to do, right? To become the person who can run an online business. And that might take, it depends on who you are. It might take a week, might take a month, it might take 5 months, who knows? But will you be able to get through that week, month, 5 months with no money coming in? That's the question. So I would implore that it is much better to have a second income up and running before disaster strikes, right? Because you can't feed your family on good intentions. You can't pay your rent with "I was going to," right? It doesn't cut it. You need the money in the bank. It's the only thing that people are accepting at the moment, unfortunately, right? You need money. So You'll find the link below. If you're on Linda's channel, you'll find her link. My channel, you'll find my link. Go and click on it, whack your email in there, and just have a look. That's all you have to do, right? You'll be sent some emails. They'll explain what this business is about. You'll be able to join some webinars, have a look, see who's in the community, see what results people are getting, and make your own decision. And this may not be for you. Like, totally, it's not for everyone, but it may be for you. And even if it's not for you, you may learn something. It may get you thinking. It may be, like, because my intention is, I don't want anyone to struggle or be poor or to go without, so, and I understand this business isn't for everyone, but if I can help someone to at least think about this and to look into options, then I think that's a good thing. So what would happen? What would you do if you lost your job tomorrow? How far away from disaster are you? Especially as dads, right? I'm 52. Both my children are adults now, but that they still need support and help because life's expensive. My oldest is 26, and he's on the mines working because he wants to get a house, and he knows he has to earn good money to even dream of owning a house, right? Like a normal job wouldn't cut it. So he's up on the mines, earning good money, working 12 hours a day, but it takes away from his lifestyle. He doesn't have time, right? He does 2 weeks on, 1 week off, and the 1 week off, it's not much time when you've been working 2 weeks, 12 hours a day, right? To relax. So obviously, I'm going to talk to you about this business because I would much rather that he had a life and a lifestyle that would help him. And so this is the thing for everyone, like, for your kids as well. And this is the thing, if you get involved as well, you can help your kids, you can get them involved. But what would happen if you lost your job? What would happen if the boss came in and said, sorry, AI can do your job. You're not needed anymore. Sorry, we're cost cutting. There is no job. Sorry, the business is closing down because of the economy, because of inflation, because of everything that's happened in the last 4 years. There's no job for you. What would happen to you? What would happen to your family? And this is something that we all really need to think about because so many people are close to the bone, right? Like I said before, people are living in their cars. We've all seen the tent cities, in the Americas and other places. There's homeless people everywhere. There's people doing it very hard. So do you want to be in that position? Or do you want to, fail safe? Do you want to build up a safety net, a financial safety net? So if something happens, you don't strike disaster, basically. You don't lose your house. You don't lose your car. You don't wonder how you're going to feed your kids and pay the bills because, that's it really, because life is to be lived, right? Like financial stress is not good. And so when you have a second income coming in, and by the way, our business, our community, what we sell and what we teach teaches you how to make multiple incomes. So once you've got the first one sorted out, you can go on and create a second income, a third, fourth, fifth. We have people in our community who have 20 income streams. How would that change your life? 20 income streams. This is what people are doing. And it's all online and it's all, once you've bought your business, because it's your business, you buy it, you own the master resale rights, which means you get 100% of profit when you make a sale, right? Excuse me. So people, are making really good money. They're building businesses and they're getting all these different income streams. And they don't have financial stress. They don't have worry. They don't have jobs. Okay. They work 2 hours a day, as do I. And I've been in this, just so you know, for about 2 months, maybe 9 weeks. And, I've obviously had a lot to learn. I had a few issues at the beginning. Took me a while to get started. But I've earned about $5,000 Australian in that time. And, what would that do for you, earning $5,000 extra, even if it was every 2 months? All that money was earned in 5 weeks for me. So let's go 1,000 a week. What would 1,000 a week do for you, for your family? Even if you kept your job and you had that money coming in, imagine when bills come in, you just pay them. When something breaks, you fix it. right? Because no one wants to be in the position where your car breaks down and you can't afford to fix it. You know, something goes wrong in the house, you can't afford to fix it. Bills come in, you know, for some reason your bills are higher. Inflation, right? You can't afford to pay them. They turn off the heating, they turn off the power. This stuff happens to people every day, guys. So with an online business, you can literally build a safety net so that you're protected because you have income streams coming in, and it's a fully automated system, which means you can earn money while you're not working. Basically, you're not trading your hours for money. You know, we put out information, we put out videos, on social media. None of this costs any money. You know, once you set up, there's no ongoing fees, and that stuff's up forever, right? Social media, right? Videos are up forever. People can come across it at any time, and they can sign up to the email list, and that's working automated 24/7. And so every time I've made money, I haven't been talking to anyone. Twice I've just woken up in the morning, 900 bucks in my account, USD, right? Which is about $1,250 Australian. And all the other payments, I haven't been talking to anyone. They just pop up because it's an automated system. So all you need to do is get the right training, which we provide, and do the actions 2 hours a day and be consistent. And you can build an income that is fully automated and is running on its own. As long as you're doing your bit, your 2 hours, you're putting your information out there, then that's all you need to do. And because it's fully automated and everything is provided, you don't actually need to talk to people who, you know, to customers. You never get a no, you know, you're never trying to sell anything to anyone. That's not what we do here. We don't sell, we attract. It's called attraction marketing. So we put out videos to attract people that are already looking for a better way, a better solution to their financial worries. And when they get in the email list, we give them all the information they need and they make their own decision. So this is not MLM. This is not affiliate marketing. We make 100% profit. No money goes up line. It's fully automated, and you don't need to go and harass anyone. You don't need to talk to anyone. You don't need to drop comments, you know, in social media. You know, I'm on TikTok, and the amount of people, marketers, you know, with online businesses, come into my videos and go into the chat and try and promote their own products it's ridiculous. It's happening like just non-stop. And that is not what we're about. We're not MLM. We're not, you don't have to contact your friends. You don't have to let anyone you know even know you're doing this. You just need to do it, put out your content, follow the system, follow the training, and it's a proven system, right? Oh, hello. Linda just says, I just got cut off. Are you watching, Linda? Because if you are, you should be able to click on the link again, and you should pop back in. So I don't know if it's your internet, because I'm still going, I hope. I'm at 23 minutes, so come back and join me. I've been talking. Click the link again. But this is the thing, and this is, you know, this is a poignant thing to happen, right? When you build your own business, things happen. You can get cut off live streams. You can get kicked out, and you have to deal with it, right? You have to you know, make things work. But like I said, it's not a big thing, because we're not actually salespeople. We're not selling to anyone. We're just putting out on the World Wide Web to the 5 billion people on social media what we're doing. When those people are looking, they will find us. They will go into our automated system. If it's for them, they'll purchase, and automatically the money will turn up in my account. That's how it works. That's what a day is. So the 2-hour work day is basically, what we do is we spend half an hour doing classified ads, right? We put our ads out there because classified ads are big. A lot of people look for work online and for online businesses. So we do that for half an hour. Then we make videos, short videos for things like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whichever platform you want, for another half an hour. Then the next hour is, at the start, it's put into training, right? You go through the training, you watch the webinars. And then once you get to a level where you've got enough followers that you can go live, then you'll go live every day as well. And that's really what it is. We use social media because it's free. And if you're worried about showing your face, if you don't want to show your face, if you're a bit shy, whatever, you don't even have to do that, because we've got a whole training system, a whole training course on faceless marketing. And so you can actually get involved. You can do this and never show your face. Like, a lot of people have jobs where they actually can't go online and show their faces. And so we've got that covered too, right, with faceless marketing. So wherever you are, whatever point in your life you are, we have something for you. And we're actually just about to jump into a 90-day sprint, which is basically our mentor, Michelle, who earned $1.7 million in her first 18 months. She's now done over $2 million. She is going to be taking us for 90 days, making a video a day for 90 days to get you from zero to a proper reoccurring online income in the next 3 months. So if you want to be involved in that, click the link below in the description, chuck your email in, and go and check it out, because this just might be what you're looking for. And the training, guys, they're all like 5-minute videos. It's nothing big. You 5-minute videos, you watch it, you implement it, and you go on to the next one. And then we have weekly webinars, Zoom meetings, mentoring. Like, there is so much in this mindset, the whole thing. It's a done for you system, a business in a box. So if you're looking for something, if you're worried about the future, worried about retirement, how you're going to live, worried that maybe you may lose your job, because they're disappearing daily, guys, or if you just want more time and money and a better lifestyle, then click the link below, whack your email in, and check it out, man. Check out what we are doing, because it's a proven system. I have, like I said, I've made about $5,000 already. I haven't been in that long, but we have people that have done so much better than me. A lot of people go really fast because they already have a lot of the skills that are needed. They may have had other online businesses or multi-level marketing or whatever it is, but it doesn't matter. You don't need tech skills. You don't need anything. You don't need any information before you join. Everything will be taught to you. All you need is a dream, of something better. You need to be coachable and teachable so you can follow the training, and you just need to implement it and be consistent. And that's it. You too can have success online, just like I have, right? So we have lost Linda, who I started with. I'm not sure if it looks like she can't get back in. So, thanks for being with us, everyone. I can see there's 2 people watching at the moment. If you're watching this in the future, if you want more information, guys, click on the link in the description and go and check it out, because I don't worry anymore. I'm actually having a wine right now, Sunday night, and I'm having a wine because I don't need to go to work tomorrow. Cricket, hello. Cricket's in the chat, and Cricket actually joined me in my business adventure. What was it? A week or 2 ago, Cricket. She's living out on a property, being self-sufficient, right? Where she can't, drive into a job every day, right? Because who would do that when you're living on a beautiful block of land? So she's joined so that she can build an income, so that she can develop her land, right? Live the life she wants without having to go to a job and trade her time for money. So awesome. 2 weeks, she says, about 2 weeks. So there you go, guys. And this is what it's all about, is it's lifestyle. It's lifestyle. And if you ask me, jobs just get in the way of lifestyle. I'm not a big fan of jobs. Job stands for just over broke, right? That's where you trade your time and your life to just get by. That is not a good deal. It's not a good deal. So if you want something more, if you want something better, click the link below. Go and check it out and see if this is for you, because it's definitely better than having a job. It definitely is work. It works. It's a proven method. When you see the community, you'll see how many people are having success with this. And you don't need anything to get started but the dream. Be teachable and be consistent, because you'll be taught everything else that you need. So thanks for all joining. Thanks for spending some time with me, guys. We lost Linda. This was supposed to be a 2-person live, but we lost Linda. about 10 minutes in. So I'll be back next Sunday with Linda. We'll do another live, but I'm also going to start doing some lives during the week time. And there's lots of other videos up on my channel. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a comment, share it around, all that kind of stuff. And Cricket has just said, I do not want to have to get ready to leave my place each day for work, to work for someone else. I can take a break at any time and have a walk by the creek. Exactly, man. It's lifestyle, right? It's lifestyle. You don't get that with a job. Jobs, you got to spend all your time, Monday to Friday, 50, 60 hours a week. And when you get home and you got time at home, you're pretty much tired, right? And not into it. So if you want to get your life back, get your choice back, get your dreams back, be able to do things like this. I want to live off grid, so I need an income. You know, if you already have that income, you just move off grid, right? So build it now, and your options are open to whatever you want to do, guys. So thanks for spending some time with me. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you all on the next upload. Bye for now. Oh, goodbye.